We get a call over the radio, there's a truck that got hit. See the truck, we see the damage, we see everything that's going on, and I realized it was two of my best friends, and both of them died.
A lot of people respected us, thought we had it going on, thought we were doing really well, but we were far from God.
I spent the majority of my young teenage years not going to church.
I fell into drugs, I fell into all the things I shouldn't be doing.
I was drinking a lot, and I kind of hit rock bottom there.
My heart wasn't ready to go back to church. I'd gone through some personal things, and my sister had passed away, and I had really blamed God.
And Matt was given a service about following your road to God and being what God needs you to be. And he had us write down a story of, have we ever lost our steps with God?
I decided this is not for me, I need to make a change. In that transformation of my life, I met Amber. Me and her lived together, and we were living on one salary and making it work.
Throughout our marriage, Melissa always was going to church by herself, staying focused on God as she always has been.
Hey, you and Ashley need to join small groups. You need to come to this new group that we've got going. And I was very hesitant at first. I didn't want to do it. This is one more thing that I have to do apart from my job, apart from the family that I'm trying to raise. But I went, and I did it, and I loved it.
We were going to Gateway for about 6 months, and we had a chance to go sit down with Matt and talk with him one-on-one. At that time in the conversation, we realized that the lifestyle we were living together, wasn't a godly situation.
He comes home, and he's like, you'll never know who I ran into. And he's like, I ran into Sam, and I promised him that we were going to go to church this Sunday, so I figured we'll go. I was excited. We ended up going. And then that Sunday, Matt started preaching, and it really touched us.
At this point, my wife, she's pregnant. She's probably about 5-6 months along now. Her belly's showing. We found out that my daughter has a genetic condition called Turner syndrome, which can cause all kinds of problems, from heart problems to kidney, birth defects, physical features. And I remember we were in small groups, and Stephanie walked up to my wife and said, I'd like to say a prayer for you. Stephanie called the group to all hold hands while she placed her hands on my wife's stomach, and they said a prayer for my daughter, to pray that she gets through this, to pray that she comes healthy.
We went to the newcomers lunch, and that's when Matt explained to us that our life as Christians is not a cruise ship, it's a battleship. And we realized that we needed to get involved. We both started serving, and we both joined small groups.
And then Jake started playing drums. I started volunteering.
Looking back now, it's amazing to see what God's done in our lives. We were far from God, and now we're on the right path. And Gateway's been a big part of that.
We've been so grateful that Gateway has just opened their arms to us, and we just couldn't be happier.
And on September 6th, my daughter was born, and there was nothing wrong. You go to the heart doctor, perfect, everything's fine, and we couldn't be more happy to have the people that we have here at Gateway, and I couldn't be happier to have finally become part of something that I feel like I was destined to be part of.